Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists.
Hello and welcome to Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists with me, Hannah Critchlow. This week we go head over heels to get to grips with this.
Hello Naked Scientist, Mary-Ann, County Tyrone, Northern Ireland. I am approaching the end of my third trimester. The baby has got itself at long last in the right position, though this is where my question lies. An unborn baby's head points downwards in preparation for the birth, and can be like that for many, many weeks. If I hung upside down for that long, all my blood would be swimming around my brain, and I would be a bit dead. So how come an unborn baby is okay? Thank you.
So how does a baby withstand the prolonged headstand in the womb? Are babies the ultimate yogini? To test the effects of gravity on an adult, we asked Claudia F. Staffiou, Naked Scientist summer intern, to do a headstand.
Okay, so I'm just going to get into position now.
And your face is starting to get a little bit red there.
Yeah, I can definitely feel all the blood rushing to my head. Feels a little bit odd.
A baby or fetus in the womb can be upside down for a month or so. We'll be leaving the 5'2" topsy-turvy Claudia in her position whilst we go and consult an expert on the matter. Here's Dr. Matthew Mason, physiology lecturer at Cambridge University, for his hypothesis.
The first thing to say is that the fetus is much smaller than an adult. And it turns out that the pressure at the bottom of any column of liquid, and that could be the blood supply, is higher than the pressure at the top by an amount given by rho GH. Rho is density, G is the acceleration due to gravity, and H is the height. The higher the height of the liquid column, the greater the pressure at the bottom relative to the top. Now, if you assume that an adult woman is, let's say, 160 centimetres tall, and if you imagine that a fetus is only 20 centimetres from top to bottom, then that means that the adult is maybe 8 times higher than the fetus. And that means that the pressure difference between the blood at your feet and the blood at your head is 8 times greater in the adult than it is in the fetus. So that's ignoring anything complicated about where the heart is located or the pumping or anything like that. That's purely due to the height difference, that they're going to have a much smaller problem with being upside down than we are.
So now back to a fully grown Claudia to find out how she's faring.
Yeah, I've had to come down now.
And how are you feeling, Claudia?
All right, a little bit lightheaded. A lot of pressure on the top of my scalp doing that for a while.
So a small baby has a much lower pressure on its upside-down head. As well as this, babies have amniotic fluid surrounding them in the womb. This external water pressure helps to balance out the pressure difference that we experience between our head and our feet in the outside world. And lastly, the body has sensors by the heart and also the head to regulate pressure, altering blood vessel diameters to compensate and act as a buffer as both adults and babies in the womb move around their worlds. Well, sticking with the head, we next bite into this.
I'm Steve from Hampshire. I was in the car one day with my daughter and we were playing the see how long you can keep a sweet in your mouth without chewing it game. I gave up after a minute and started chewing my sweet. And it got me thinking, what is worse for your teeth? Sucking a sweet for ages until it goes to nothing, or crunching it straight away and having that sugary goo stuck in all the nooks and crannies of your teeth, doing all the nasty stuff that sweets do.
So, sucking sweets for a long time or crunching them to smithereens. Which one is best for your dental health? Let us know what you think. You can send us your thoughts to studio@thenakedscientists.com. You can tweet @nakedscientists. You can write on our Facebook page, or you can join in the live debate on our forum, which is at nakedscientists.com/forum.
The Naked Scientists Question of the Week, brought to you in association with the Houter Wisman Foundation, supporting science and education from Alpha to Omega.